Welcome to day 203 on Daily Dose of Hope, and we began just yesterday on the subject, the power of love. We said love is an infinity that knows no destination. We said love is selflessness. Love is putting others first. Love is making yourself uncomfortable for the comfort of others. Love is not a reaction, but an action. Love is careful attention released extraordinarily. Today we'll be looking at kinds of love, and we'll begin by talking about the love of God. It's called the agape love, and this is the love that exists genuinely in a place where God is fundamental and resident, like the church of God. There's a kind of love that exists in the church, though corrupted, though contaminated, though not properly exemplified by leaders and members of the body, but it still doesn't negate the fact that there's something called the agape love, which is the love of God that is shed abroad in our heart. On the subject of love, we also have the filial love, which is the kind of love that exists within the context of a family, the love between siblings, the love between father and son, father and daughter, mother and son. It's called filial love. That kind of love exists in the atmosphere of a family. That's why you see in some places people will tell you blood is thicker than water. In other words, the things I will sacrifice for, the things that I will accept, the things that I will not react against in the context of my blood or my family, I will not take it with an outsider. It's called filial love. We also have the platonic kind of love. This is not sexual, but it has a lot of what I call the platonic love has what I call compatibility. When you can be in the same room with someone, you jive, you talk together, you relate with each other. It can be between friends, it could be a man and a man, it could be a woman and a man. It is not sexual, but it is very cordial. They can talk for hours. There's this harmony in the midst of their relationship. It's called the platonic kind of love. The subject of kind of love is what I call the erotic kind of love. This kind of love is purely lustful, it's purely sexual. When you're looking at the opposite sex, all you're thinking about is getting laid, getting down, and getting between their legs. There's no God in it. It is purely erotic. It's also a kind of love, and it comes under the umbrella that we're talking about. We're also looking at the fifth one, which is conjugal love. This is the kind of love that exists between couples that are intended to approach the altar. Is a mix of platonic, a mix of erotic. There's a balance because there's control and restraint, and they are willing to wait for the due time where other aspects of their affection can find expression. We'll continue along this subject tomorrow, and I believe that the Lord will expose us to unusual depths on the subject matter. God bless you.